Okay, so when I look at this particular problem, it's not a blob problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over a common denominator. And the common denominator is 2x to the 1/2 power. So I'm going to multiply by 2x to the 1/2 divided by 2x to the 1/2. This will give me a 1 plus x over 2x to the 1/2 plus 2x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/2 over 2x to the 1/2, which will be a 1 plus x plus 2 x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/2. This is really x to the 1/2 plus 1/2 using the properties of exponents. So that's x to the 1 over 2x to the 1/2. So over 2x to the 1/2, I'm going to have 2x plus 1x is 3x plus 1 over 2x to the 1/2. In this particular instance, I have two terms. Remember, terms are separated by additions and subtractions. I have an addition. So there's the first term. There's the second term. So as I look at this, I have two blobs. Blob 1, blob 2, so I'm going to let blob be equal to 3x plus 4. So this is going to be 2x blob to the 4/3 plus 4x squared blob to the 1/3. Now I have a greatest common factor of a 2 and an x and a blob to the 1/3. So I'm taking the 2, the x, from the blob to the 4/3. I'm going to remove 1/3 plus, from the 4 I'm taking a 2, and I'm taking one of the two x's, and I'm taking the blob. So this is 2x blob to the 1/3 times 4/3 minus 1/3 is 3/3 or 1. Now I am not particularly interested in b, so I want everything in terms of x's. So it's 2x b to the 1/3 times b plus 2x. b is 3x plus 4. Now there is a 1 in front of that set of parentheses, so the parentheses will drop. So this would be a 2x and a 3x plus 4 to the 1/3 times 3x plus 2x is 5x plus 4. Now this is truly a blob problem, where in this instance blob to the 1/2, blob to the negative 1/2, blob to the 1. So I'm going to let my blob be equal to 9 minus x squared. So this is going to be b to the 1/2 plus x squared b to the negative 1/2 all over b to the 1. So I have a greatest common factor of b to the negative 1/2. It's the smallest power on b. So from the b to the positive 1/2, I'm going to remove a negative 1/2 plus x squared, and I'm taking the b to the negative 1/2, so it's gone. And that's all over b to the 1. So I'm going to have b to the negative 1/2. 1/2 and a minus is a plus. So that's 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. So that's b plus x squared all over b. So rewriting this is b to the 1/2, b plus x squared over b. Since this is a multiplication, this can be moved to the denominator. So this becomes b plus x squared over b to the positive 1/2, b to the 1. Which is b plus x squared over b to the 1/2 plus 1. 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. So this becomes b plus x squared over b to the 3/2. Now I'm not interested in b. Again, I'm interested in x, so b is 9 minus x squared plus x squared over 9 minus x squared to the 3/2. So there's a 1 in front of here, so I don't need the parentheses. I end up with 9 over 9 minus x squared to the 3/2.